We are here at the Chicago International Film Festival, and I am with the director of the Kidnapping of Arabella, Carolina Cavalli. Thank you very much for your time today. I do want to say the movie, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed like the juxtaposition of the two characters. One that's still finding their way, and one that thought they knew what they were supposed to do, but all of a sudden is questioning their life. So my question for you is, because I know you're the writer of this, how did this idea for this story come about?
Well, for sure, thanks. For sure, questioning also where I was in my life, and also as a writer, as someone who spent a lot of time in imagination. I always think like how you can. Spend a lot of times like imagining different lives, and in the end, like you can until like we don't know, but probably we can live only one life. And this for me I was wondering like which kind of effect this has on us as a human thought, right? And the possibility like of this character meeting, or better like being convinced to like that she meets her younger self was very fun and exciting for me, because of course like sometimes I also wonder like if I kept the qualities that I liked of me as a kid, or many children have, which is like the curiosity, the being adventurous, like being pure, being to what she would say about me. And so that's how the idea came, I guess, and yes, that's basically it.
Because I know there's always that saying, like, if you were to see yourself at a younger age, what would you tell that person? Sometimes we're just like, we won't say anything because then they won't become who we are. But if we say one word, things might change, and I think we see that a lot in this movie. W.C. Field always said, like, you never work with children and animals because they usually upstage you. The young actress that plays Arabella, Lucrezia, she upstages Holly a lot, and it's perfect. It's perfect for this role. How did you find her, and how is it working with her on set?
Yes. Sorry, just I thought a lot about what would she say, and then I was also thinking like that when every time like I look up to women in my life, maybe they didn't have a solution, but they were looking for something, and that for me was very important growing up as a model, not always look like so that was my idea of the relationship between the two. And regarding Lucrezia, for me, of course we had a street casting because you don't have many actresses and actors who are 6, and so we were like very free in schools, and when I saw her, there was something very immediately for me. It was she looked like someone who would end up in an adventure and know how to deal with it. And at the beginning she was very shy, but just for 5 minutes at the audition, and I also wanted to be sure that she really wanted to do this, that she would have liked the experience, and she was very mature in that and prepared. She also had her bang cut by herself, so it was a little bit for the occasion, so she really made the effort of being there and at the audition, and I immediately understood that she was mature enough to understand that the character was not her, understand that the story has like a beginning, middle, and even if we're not like shooting in order, and like all these little things that you don't know, because it was the first time for me to work with a child actress, and it was very surprising. Like of course I don't know if it's because they're used to believe in what they do as even in the fantasy, but it was very authentic in a way, still knowing that she was playing someone else, which is what a good actor and a good actress would do, I guess. Thanks.
Another question I have for you, because when you're writing, you're basically projecting the movie in your head. So it's like you're seeing it 20 different ways as you're writing the movie. What was the one moment or the one scene that you couldn't wait to film to see how it finally came out?
Thank you. Probably the ending, because there is a screen in between there is that screen scene, and of course it's very for me it was very beautiful in my mind, but I wasn't sure that could have been as good in the real world. And then when we started to shoot, I had a very big moment of relief, because I was it was probably weirdly the one that came out exactly as I imagined it, and usually it's not the case, because reality always, like, things always can change. You have little problems that you have to solve and like go around, even in creative ways, but it's always, but that one was for me at least it worked. Yeah.
I think the letter that she wrote was I don't want to give away too much, but I really think that letter was a lot, and I was tearing up hearing that, because I would love someone to write something like that to me as a young age, because who knows, maybe I wouldn't be sitting here right now, but things could be a lot different. One question I want to ask you is that Chris Pine is like it's a completely different role for him, and in seeing him just speaking Italian, he was hilarious in this. For the little moments that he's in it, he's funny. How did you get Chris Pine to be in this, and then like what was how much did he put into the project?
Yes, he was. So when we were casting, I know that Chris was wanted to act in Italian and act in an Italian movie, but I wasn't sure he was open to act in a small indie Italian film, and in this role that is relatively small as a length, not as a but as length at least. But when they put me in touch, I wasn't sure that he would have read the script, but then he did, and I think he's a very curious and open actor and generous actor. So he was. I think it was a surprise that he was so generous, but just at the beginning, because after everything felt very natural and spontaneous, and you almost forget that he comes from let's say maybe a bit of a different world, but honestly all the actors and actresses come from very different backgrounds and worlds, so it was a good mixture, and I think we all enjoy it. I mean, at least I did. I don't want to talk for other people, but yeah.
Right. It's funny because I went into this movie blind. Like, I didn't really know anything about it or who was playing it. And then when I saw him, I'm like, wait a minute, is that? And it took me a couple minutes. I'm like, wait, it is Chris Pine. Yeah. But I thought it was great. My final question for you is, once you're done, like the movie is done, it's out there, it's getting a lot of great reception, which is awesome. What is next for you? Do you have something that you're planning out already, or you're going to ride this one for now and then maybe take some time off to write something next?
Yeah. No, I always try to write all the time, but then I'm never sure which one is the thing that maybe is gonna stick, and I can direct in the future. And also when I write, I try just to think about the story and not how it would look as a film. That's a problem that I have after. But while I write, I'm just focusing maybe on try to focus on the story and on the script, and I try to start to write before the film comes out, because when the film comes out, after you have the opportunity to travel and so meet new people, it's an exciting moment, but it's not exactly the same energy as being in a room and write. So it's very difficult to do both things. So let's say for the moment I'm a bit in a pause of writing, but I'm gonna start soon, very quickly. Yeah. Thanks.
For all we know, you might get ideas while you're here in town. Exactly, and we'll see what comes up.
Exactly.
But thank you very much for your time. Friends, The Kidnapping of Arabella. If it's playing at a festival near you, I highly recommend checking it out. And also check out Fremont. Fremont's another great one that Carolina has done. So thank you very much for your time, Carolina, and have a great time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.